Hi everybody, today I'm doing my April book haul video, so let's get right down to it. All the Rage by Courtney Summers is about a girl, Romney, who is from the wrong side of the tracks and has been branded a liar and has been bullied ruthlessly because of the truth that she told about the sheriff's son, Colgan, who's like this big golden boy. And so she works at this diner where no one knows her story or her name, and she likes that because no one knows anything about her and what happened in her past. But all of a sudden that kind of changes when a girl called Penny, who used to be Romney's best friend and has ties with Colgan, goes missing after this party. And then all of a sudden a news of Colgan assaulting another girl from a different town gets out. And so Romney has to make a decision about whether or not of telling the truth again, even though no one believed her the first time. And even if she doesn't tell the truth, she knows that other girls could get hurt from this. So this book examines the shame and silence inflicted upon young women in a culture that refuses to protect them. But it sounds like a really good book, and in the inside of the cover it says that the conclusion is shocking, so I cannot wait to read it and find out what happens at the end. If you have read this book, let me know down in the comment section about what you thought of it and any of the other books I'm going to be talking about too. And if you have any recommendations on what I should read, please let me know. The second book, in Ember in the Ashes by Sabaa Tahir, is about a girl called Lila. I think that's her name. But anyways, it's a girl called Lila, and she lives in a world called the Empire, and it's a brutal world. And if you don't bow down to the Empire or defy the Empire, you will die, and your loved ones will die also. So that's kind of a scary thing. But anyways, the girl, she lives with her grandparents and her older brother, and they're kind of like slaves to the Empire. They don't defy it, they follow the rules, all of that, so they don't die and nothing. But anyway, all of that changes is when her older brother gets arrested for treason, and the only way to save him is for Lila to hook up with the rebels who agreed to save him. But in order for them to do that, she has to go undercover and spy within the Empire's military academy. And within the military academy, she meets this man called Elias, who is the school's finest soldier and wants to be free of the tyranny he's been trained to enforce. So it sounds like a really good book. It just came out this week. I'm very excited to read it. I heard it got a lot of great reviews, and I cannot wait to read it. It looks really good and really awesome. The third book is called Little Beach Bakery by Jenny Colgan, and there are two reasons why I got this book. Reason number one is that there's a freaking cupcake on the front of the book, and I absolutely love cupcakes. I'm a hardcore cupcake baker. And the second reason is that when I read the back of the book, it says a heartwarming, mouth-watering, modern-day chocolate. And I absolutely love chocolate. If you do not know what chocolate is, you haven't read the book or haven't seen the movie, I recommend you doing that. I actually recommend watching the movie because I absolutely love the movie. It is so good, and Johnny Depp is in it. It's I love that movie. It has chocolate in it, and she bakes everything with chocolate. It's so mouth-watering, but it's a really good story. And so that's kind of one of the main reasons why I got this book. But anyway, this book is about a girl called Polly, and she has gotten out of a bad relationship and kind of wants to start a new life somewhere else. And so she rents this bakery and just bakes all these goods and stuff. And there she meets a man who owned the bakery that she's renting from, and so they're kind of having this like little relationship going on there. But anyways, I thought it would just be a good book because of what I read on the back of the description, and it has a freaking cupcake on the front. And also it includes some recipes too, which I'm gonna be baking. So yeah. The Royal We by Heather Cox and Jessica Morgan is about a girl called Rebecca who doesn't believe in fairy tales. Though all of that changes is when she goes to Oxford and the prince lives right down the hall in her dorm room. And so from there, she starts falling in love with him, and they start this whole whirlwind adventure. And she has to deal with being in the limelight and all of the baggage that comes with dating the prince. This book spans about a decade of their relationship, and it ends kind of like on the eve of their wedding, and she has to figure out whether everything that she sacrificed, her family, everything, her career, if it was all worth being in love with this man, being in love with this prince. Diamond Head by Cecily Wong is a story about the Lang family, and it is told in 3 different time periods and in 2 different countries. The first time period is Frank and his wife Lynn and their 2 sons. Then the second time period is their 1 son Boa and his wife, and the third time period is Boa's daughter Teresa, who is pregnant at age 18. And the book mainly focuses on love, independence, and decisions about the future. Each character has to make decisions about who to love, who to marry, whether or not to pursue riches, and all of these decisions determines the fate of the next generation of the family. And so it sounds like a really good book. I cannot wait to read it. I know. It's just going to be really choppy. Magonia. Magonia. Dahvana Headley. Magonia by Maria Dahvana Headley is a new author. She's a YA author, and this is her first debut. Magonia Maria Dahvana Headley is a debut author. This is her first YA novel. And this book is about a girl that, from her birth, she has this really rare lung disease where it makes it hard for her to breathe and speak and all of that. But one day she looks out her window and catches a glimpse of a ship floating in the sky. She tells everybody about it, though nobody believes her, that they just think that it's a side effect from one of the medications that she has been taking. Though she doesn't believe that it is. She actually believes that there is a floating ship. But only her best friend Jason listens to her, and he has always been there for her. And so she starts falling in love with him. Though before she can tell him her feelings for him, she passes away. And when she wakes up, she's kind of in this new world land called Magonia, where she doesn't feel sick at all. She's healthy, and is it Aza? Magonia, Dahvana.
AZA.
AZA. Magonia Maria Dahvana Headley is a debut YA author. This is her first ever book, and this book is about a girl who has been born with a really rare Magonia by Maria Dahvana Headley is a debut YA author. This is her very first book. This book is about a girl who has been born with a lung disease from birth, and it makes it hard for her to breathe and to speak and to move and everything. But one day when she is lying in bed, she glimpses out the window and sees this floating ship in the sky. She tells everybody about this ship, though no one believes her at all. And they just think that it's from one of the side effects of the medication that she has been taking, but she doesn't think so. The only person who believes her is her best friend Jason, who has listened to her and been there for her through all her life, basically. And she starts falling in love with him. Though before she can tell him her feelings, she passes away and wakes up in this new land called Magonia, where she is healthy. And so she starts navigating her new world. And there she discovers that there's going to be a war between Earth and her new home, Magonia. And she has to decide where her loyalties lie. Okay, so that's it. Those are all of the books. Let me know down in the comment section of what you thought about this video. And if you have read any of the books, like I said, let me know and give me a thumbs up if you like this video or a thumbs down if you don't. But I hope you give it a thumbs up. I cannot wait to see you in my next video, which is going to be my April favorites video, which is going to be out hopefully next week. So hope to see you then. Bye!